Okay, hello everybody. Happy Monday. My name is Kalia. I am going to teach you guys how to set up your social media accounts, okay? We are not going to go into what to post, how to post, or anything like that. We're just going to go over how to set up the different accounts on the different platforms, okay? And we're getting started right away today because I am covering Sarah's 11 a.m. presentation, and I want to make sure that I get you guys all of the information in the hour that we have, okay? So if you guys have any questions along the way, feel free to type them in the chat. And we're going to start with TikTok first, okay? So if you are creating a TikTok or if you already made a TikTok, okay, it depends on where you're at. If you are creating it, you want to just create a normal account, okay? You do not want to do a business account, okay? And this goes for all of the platforms, all right? You don't want to do a business account, okay? Just a normal one or a creator. You can do a creator or just a regular account. Your guys' brand, you guys are your brand. So your username should be your name. Okay. Now, obviously, like if you guys don't know, my girlfriend and I are partnered together in our travel business. So our usernames are our first names together. Okay. Before we partnered, it was just my first and last name. All right. So your at should be your first and last name. Okay. Because when people are going to be looking up you, they're not going to look up your business name. They're going to look up you, right? Because you're who they're speaking to. So you want to be easily searchable. Okay. So again, first and last name. If you're partnered with somebody, you guys can do your guys' first names, your guys' last names, however you want to do that. All right. But this should also be something that is, again, easy to search up, easy to, remember. And also, it should be the same across the different platforms. All right. So now, obviously, for me, again, we're partnered up. So Facebook and LinkedIn are just like my personal and her personal. Okay. But TikTok, Instagram, Threads, I'm trying to think of what else. Those are all Halia and Tracy. Okay. So you want to have that somewhere. Your profile picture, you want it to be a clear picture of you, okay? It could be a selfie, it could be a picture of you in destination somewhere. If you're an I-10 card holder, it could be a picture of you with your I-10 pin or your I-10 card. It can be something, right? But something that's clear of you. So there's no guessing on who you are, all right? Your profile picture should also match across the different social media platforms, okay? Your little nickname right here. All right. I'll show you guys where to put that. But your little nickname right here should be your name, certified travel agent, right? Something along those lines. You want to have SEO in here. So when people are searching up travel agents, you pop up, right? And when you're engaging on other people's content or when you're posting content, it pops up as your name and travel agent. All right. Your bio. One, you want to have travel agent on here somewhere. All right. You could put certified travel agent. You could put, if you have a specialty, you could put that. But you want to have that somewhere on here. Okay. If you are building, put that you're a travel coach and mentor. Okay. Something along those lines. And then you want to have something for like a call to action. All right. Because with TikTok specifically, you need at least 1,000 followers in order to put a link in your bio. Okay. Even with the link in your bio, you want a call to action. All right. So for us right now, we have DM for inquiries. When we get to 1,000 followers, I'm gonna change it so it's directing them to click on the link. Okay. So how you do this if you already created a TikTok and you're just going to edit it, or if you are creating it, it's going to walk you through those steps. You're going to hit edit profile. It's going to allow you to edit your profile picture. This is your username, right? Your username, the name here, which is the nickname right here, and then your bio. Okay. There's a few more options on your phone, but these are the main key important parts. Alrighty. So again, you only have about 80 characters for this bio. So you want it to be short, sweet, to the point, okay? You want to talk about who you are, what you do, all right? Who you are and what you do, and how to get in contact with you, what the next step is, okay? What your potential audience should do to work with you, okay? Super simple, straightforward, all right? Do you guys have any questions on setting up your TikTok? Again, we're doing a regular account, okay? Just a regular account. The reason why, when you choose business, it limits the types of sounds that you can use, so you can't fully participate in all the trends. You have limited access to different editing tools, things like that. So you want to use a regular account to make sure you have full access to everything the platform offers. All right. No questions, we're good. If you guys want to, also you can use ChatGPT to help you come up with a bio. And I will actually be showing you guys how to have ChatGPT help you increase your social media following and like just kind of set it up even better to maximize your results, and also how to use it to help grow your social media platforms on, I actually don't know when that is. Oh, Thursday at 3 p.m. 'Cause I can't live without my calendar, you guys. Okay. Any questions on TikTok before we move on to Instagram? Okay. Let's move on then. Okay. Instagram. Same thing. Oh, I'm not logged in. Okay, give me a second. Let me log in. So I can show you guys how to do all that. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Okay, there we go. Now it's fixed. So similar with TikTok, right? You want that same profile picture, okay? This is gonna help people realize like, okay, this is not a different person, this is the same person, right? It's gonna help build that trust in you. Same username, all right? And your name here or your nickname, same thing. Your name, travel agents. If you have a specialty, throw your specialty in there. If you are a travel coach and mentor, you're doing the building side, throw that in there as well. Okay. Same thing. You want, again, a regular account. You can actually do, I believe it's like a creator account, and then you can choose entrepreneur right here for the type of profile you have. So you're gonna hit edit profile. You can change your photo here. Again, there's more that you can do on the phone. Let me actually see if I can log in on my phone so that way I can show you guys all the different things. Um, Professional account is what we have, right? A professional account, not a business account, a professional account. Let's actually change that email in a second. But again, a professional account, not a business account, okay? And then you can do entrepreneur, and you can change this category too. They have a bunch of different categories if you want to.
Thing in progress.
Okay. No more. Okay, cool. That was echoing for a second. Let me make myself co-host. We're gonna move over to the phone now so I can show you guys a little bit more of setting it up. Okay. So Instagram, we're gonna go here, right? We're gonna go to edit profile. And then you can again change your username, okay, to match. You can change your name on here to match everything. You can put pronouns in here if you want. This is where you can add links. So I like to do one central link, whether it is your website, Linktree, Popl, whatever you want to do. I do one central link where they can then go to all of my different things. So we have a Linktree here. Then banners, you can link your Threads, your Facebook account on here as well. So when people are looking at your account, you can see right on the right under the link tree, it has my Threads and my Facebook. So if you click on those, it takes you directly to that account. Okay, and same thing for Facebook, directly to that account. Okay. So I think it's super helpful to have that on there to make it even easier for people to find you on different platforms. All right. We're going to go back to edit. Okay, so you can see where it says page, it says connect or create. Oh, my Facebook, whoops. Category, right? So we have display on profile. There's a bunch of different ones. I chose entrepreneur. You guys can choose if you want to, like something else, but I don't really, maybe digital creator is probably the only other one that I would suggest. But entrepreneur is a little bit more broad, right? You also can choose what your contact options are, action buttons if you want an action button. They don't really, I didn't really find any ones that I would like, so I don't have that. And then you can go into your profile display, how it displays your information, okay? Also go into personal information settings. It links my info here, right? Sharing across all my profiles, logging in with different accounts. It has all of this stuff, and it has all of my profiles, my meta profiles, right? So different Instagrams, Facebook, things like that. Okay. Do you guys have, oh, bio. Forgot to talk about bio. Okay. Similar to TikTok, you guys want to show who you are, what you do, kind of a little bit of the results that you've gotten, right? And then how to connect with you, how to contact you, how to learn more, like just a call to action, right? So who you are here, right? First one should be who you are. Okay. Now we have English and Spanish, but you guys don't have to do that, right? Who you are, what you do, right? So we mentor 80 plus agents and we're also travel agents. And then what they should do next. They can learn more by clicking on the link tree. Okay. So then when they're on our profile, they know who we are, what we do. We're travel agents and we mentor others, and they know how they can learn more if they are interested in working with us in any capacity, right? Or even if they just want to be nosy, they can go to our link tree. They can learn how to become a travel advisor. They can join our Facebook group. They can schedule a consultation in English or Spanish. They can join our Facebook group for travel. They can look at our website and they can book travel on them by themselves if they want to. Okay, so that's why I really like Linktree because it has all of this stuff here and I can organize it as well. I also, oh, what happened? There we go. I also, for Linktree, keep everything the same, right? As Instagram, TikTok, all the things, right? So the the username is the same, profile picture is the same, bio is the same, and I link my our other social medias here. Okay. Again, it's all just to help build that trust and make it easy to find you, right? Because you don't want to be hard to find. Okay. Do you guys have any questions on Instagram so far? No questions on Instagram? Okay, let's move over to Threads. Threads is super simple because what you can do is just once you like add the account through Instagram, if you don't have it already, you can click on create a Threads account. It basically just imports all of the information from Instagram to your Threads. Okay, so any edits that I make on Instagram, I can then go onto Threads and just click edit profile and then click on whatever I want. And you can see right there where it says import bio from Instagram. I can click on that. It'll just import it over. So that way I don't have to think about how to make different changes. All right. The name, anytime you change your name on Instagram, it will automatically change on Threads as well. All right. And then again, I just added our link tree in there. So it pretty much just matches up with Instagram. Okay. And you can see the link tree right next to the followers. So Threads is super, super simple. Any questions on setting up Threads? That one's like literally 30 seconds, maybe. Okay, I know we're going a little fast, you guys, but like I said, I want to make sure I get all of this information and then have time to answer questions as well. Okay. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat. Okay. We're going to do LinkedIn next. What are Threads? It's just a different, another social media platform that is connected to Meta. So it's connected to Instagram. It's basically like if you guys are familiar with Twitter, or I guess X, it's kind of what Twitter used to be. It gives me major like old school Twitter vibes. Um, yeah, I know Michaela just did a training on it. I want to say last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. I know it was last month for sure. So it should be in our Travel Knowledge Facebook group for you to go back and look at, to watch, to learn about Threads. Okay, let me get back to LinkedIn. Okay, so now we're going to set up LinkedIn. And I'm saving Facebook for last for a reason, you guys, because it's a little bit more to do. Okay. So now we're going to set up LinkedIn. Again, it's just my first and last name, right? Now, this is where I'm talking about it's a little bit different from my other social medias just because this is like my own account versus those are branded together with my girlfriend for our business, okay? Um so my first and last name, right? You're going to set up your own account. I put that I am the founder or co-founder of my travel business, right? If you are not partnered with somebody, you guys aren't doing it together. It's just you, just put founder. Okay. Founder of your travel business. I then have our business page linked here, right? I have my city, well, a generalization of my city. All right. And my contact info is linked here as well. All right. Oh, I actually have to edit that. Now you can make edits, right? So you want to have, again, your profile picture match. So my LinkedIn picture matches my Facebook. Okay. Obviously not the other social medias, but when it was just me, everything was the same. Okay. So again, first and last name, if you have a nickname, go ahead and put that in there that you want people to call you. You can add a pronunciation of your name on here, which I think is super cool if you have a not so common name, like I do. It's helpful, at least for me. Again, you can put your pronouns on here. The headline is where you can put your what you want people to see. So I put founder, right, or co-founder. Your position, you can create your own position. Right before I used to have owner at Discovery Travel, founder, owner, whatever the case may be. Show your current company in your intro. That's where it's going to have that little link that I showed, right? Travel industry is, or industry is travel arrangements. You can show any schools that you went to if you want to. And then your location, right? You can also edit your contact info on here. So you can put like your website, your email, phone number, all of that good stuff. Okay. That's actually something that I have to edit. All right. Again, profile picture, you can update photo, clear picture of you. This little banner, okay, should be your business and how to, what it is, what to do, contact us today, right? It's some sort of call to action. And then if I'm viewing it as, which I don't know how, I thought I could view it as like somebody else. Oh, no, never mind. I thought you could view it as someone, like someone besides you, but I guess not. I guess that's only on the business page. They have different profile sections that you can add in, right? You can add in licenses and certifications, courses. You can add in education, different skills, services, volunteer. Like they have a bunch of stuff that you can add in if you choose to. They can also, you can enhance it and go premium if you want to. I don't have premium, I just have the free stuff. And then they have different resources, right? So you can send it, you can save your profile, you can check your activity, you can check information about your profile. All right, but again, this should be something along the lines of, kind of like a digital business card. I have one for Facebook as well in my cover photo, and I kind of just created a smaller one to actually fit into here for that as well. And I'm going to show you guys how you can do that at the end, okay? You can also have your little about section, right? So, and again, you can have ChatGPT help you create this, and I'll teach you guys that on Thursday. But you want to put in here the things about you, right? So, if you have a specialty, ours is luxury travel, right? I'm also a travel mentor. And something that, I want people to know is helping families and entrepreneurs create freedom through travel, right? Because that's what I do, right? So, who you are, what you do, same types of things, right? Some key things that you talk about, you want to put in here as little hashtags because when people search up those words or those hashtags, you want to be popping up too. Okay. And then you can start creating posts and things like that. All right. And it's going to show, your different experience and all of this stuff. All right. Again, I use my personal LinkedIn, okay, that I've had for years, right? And I just revamped it to show my travel business. Now I also have a business page, okay? And I'm going to show you guys my business page in a second, but I want to show you guys how to kind of set that up as well. So you're going to click for business, and then you're going to click create a company page if you have not already created a business page. Then you're going to do company, right? Small, medium, large businesses, company. And you're going to start filling in this information. All right. So your organization's name, your business name, your website, industry is again going to be travel arrangements. Organization size, you're going to want to do 0 to 1. Organization type. I either did sole proprietorship or self-employed. It's up to you, right? What you want to do. And then, just continue filling it out, right? Your logo, a tagline, read the page terms and agree with those. Okay. We're not going to do that right now because I already have one. All right. So then it's going to show you on your dashboard your little profile right here. And then it's also going to show you your page. Okay. So we're going to go to my page and we can view this as a member. So this is what, um, no. So this is what people are going to see when they're on my profile. Okay, this is the same background as my personal one. You can see it's a little bit smaller on like the space is a little bit smaller on here. Profile picture is our logo. Okay. Page name is Sunkissed and Moonlit Travel, our business name. We have a tagline. Okay. Travel arrangements is that industry and where we're located. All right. Now, since we rebranded, I did up this to 2 to 10 employees because it is now myself and my girlfriend, right? If it is just you, keep that 0 to 1, right? We have a little overview section on here. All right. I used ChatGPT to help me with this overview, to help me with the tagline, to help me with my bios. I use ChatGPT to help me with all of that stuff. Okay. And then we can go to show details. It's going to show the whole thing, right? Headquarters, founded, specialties that I added in here. All right. Remote workplace, locations is Los Angeles. I'm not putting my actual address on here, you guys. Please don't do that. Okay. Unless you have like a um, brick and mortar like office, don't put your address. All right. Please. Then we also have our posts on here, okay? And you can see your different insights and things like that. We also have a newsletter, what is the word called? Linked to our account. I'm going to be completely honest, you guys. I don't remember how I set that up. I don't, I really don't know. Okay. I think it was just a button that I clicked and then it allowed me to do a newsletter. I did a published weekly, so every week I can send out a newsletter. I have 765 subscribers. Again, I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know how. I don't really promote it or anything like that. Um, it kind of works. When people follow me, they can, I guess, go see my newsletter and, they can go and do the things. Okay. I don't really know how all of that happened, but that's where we're at. All right. So this is where you can add services, right? We can do that later. It's going to give you different actions to help you like grow your page. Okay. So we're going to go to edit page. This is where you can edit the name, your personal LinkedIn URL, your tagline. Okay. You can then go to different buttons that are shown on your, hello. Oh, here we go. On your page, manage buttons, custom buttons, minus visit website. You can then go to the featured section and put featured stuff in your page, like your most important posts, your newsletters, different things like that. About section for details is where you're going to edit that overview, add in your website, adjust any of this information, and add those specialties. Okay. You can do interested talent if you're wanting to. I don't have this on, even though I do team build, I don't have this on. Workplace is 100% remote. I just added in that works 100% remotely and I left it at that. Any commitments you can add in here if you want to. This is more to your employees than anything else, which I don't really care for. Again, location is home office, Los Angeles. I did not put my address in there. I don't have anything for a lead gen form on here because I want all of my stuff to be going in one place. That's why I have the website on there. And our website has our links for our consultations as well as our links for like the travel agent meetings. And they can just contact us, right? So I have all of that set up. You can also manage languages. So you can add a language. I actually need to do this. So we can add Spanish, right? Because did I pass it? Here it is. Spanish. And then you can start adding in different things here. So I'll do that later. But you guys can, change a bunch of stuff, your page info, right? Like all this is where you can make all of those edits just under here in edit page. This is probably where I clicked on for newsletters to create a newsletter. But again, I really don't remember. It's been years since I've had this here. You can see the last time I published one was a year ago. I am working on getting back up to that. Um, and Victoria just did a training on newsletters. So you guys can go watch that as well. She did a great job, and you can just create new edition and start creating that. Okay, it's super easy. Do you guys have any questions? Let me actually check the chat before I ask that. Do you want separate account for LinkedIn for business versus personal? I think I already kind of answered that. I have my personal account and then a business page. I utilize both of them on LinkedIn. What if I don't have a company name? I mean, my personal brand. So you need to have like your business name, right? What is your business name, Minette? Okay, so you could do like Minette Travels or something like that, right? Or you can put Minette the travel agent or something like that, right? That could be your company name. That's your business name. That's all that that is. Where's my, here we go. Okay, of course. Any other questions on LinkedIn? Setting it up, setting up the personal, the business. Don't ask me how to set up the newsletter. I really don't remember. No questions? Alrighty. Okay, let's go to Facebook. And then I'll show you how to create those, what's it called? The cover photos, okay? So I utilize my personal Facebook account, okay? I did not create a new one. I won't create a new one, right? I utilize my personal Facebook account that I've had for years, okay? Again, profile picture should be a clear picture of you. It matches my LinkedIn one. And again, if you are just on your own, you're not partnered with somebody, your profile picture should match across all social medias, okay? One thing I really love to do once I I change my profile picture on Facebook, you can go in and then add in captions. Okay. So I do that. I'll go in and I'll add in a caption on whatever that picture is about. I'll talk a little bit about it. And then I will always have something to link my different Facebook groups, whether it is my How to Become a Travel Agent group or our travel community group. Okay. Our most 99% of the time, I link both. Okay. This way, when people are stalking my page, they want to click on my profile picture, they can and they will see both of those linked. Okay. Same thing with my cover photo. Every time I update it, I then go in and add a caption. Okay. And then I link my groups. All right. These are all just part of dragging people to where I want them to go, right? Which is my Facebook groups here, or to just contact me, right? My information's on here. They know what to do. All right. This also is giving a little bit of information about who I am and what I do, right? So I'm an I-10 card holder. This is a big announcement of when Tracy and I partnered up. All right. So it's talking a little bit about that, and they can go through our stuff to figure out more, right? Now, this is what I like to call a digital business card. It has my business name on there, our little tagline, a call to action, and how they can contact us, right? I set this up in Canva. And again, I'll show you guys that in a second. I also have my page in professional mode. So these three dots here, you want to click on those. And where mine says turn off professional mode, yours will say turn on if it's not already on. All right. What this is going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to invite people to follow you rather than just adding friends. Because with Facebook, there's like a cap on how many friends you can have. There's no cap on how many followers you can have. Okay. Also, you can start monetizing off of Facebook the more you use and engage and post and do the things. Okay. So while you are out there marketing your business and growing your Facebook account, you can also get paid for it. All right. You can monetize on the other social medias as well. It's just they have more requirements, so to speak. Facebook is a little bit easier to get started off right away. Okay. So turn that into professional dashboard or into professional mode. It'll then give you insights and it's just going to help you grow your account. They give you weekly challenges. Let's actually see what the challenge is this week. Weekly challenge. So they give you weekly challenges, create 7 new group posts, create 12 new public posts, 2 new public reels, 500 interactions, and 1,200 more views on my content, right? This is my challenge for the week. This is going to help me grow, right? They give you challenges to help you grow your account, okay? Where did I go? There we go. All right. Same thing with the bio. Who you are, what you do. Okay. You can throw in a call to action in there as well. I just keep it to who I am and what I do. Okay. I then have my profile set again, professional mode as entrepreneur. I like to put my pronouns in there. Again, CEO and co-founder at my business name. Now, I will be very transparent with you guys. I am in Facebook jail. I've been in Facebook jail, in and out of Facebook jail for a while. I'm not allowed to change my page names until November. I'm not allowed to go live until next week. Oh, just kidding. This Sunday is when my live ban ends. Okay. So there's a lot of things on Facebook that I'm not allowed to do right now. Main thing is changing my page name. So you guys can see here, my page, my business page is my old business, right? My old business name, not my new one, because I'm not allowed to change that thing until November. Okay. But once I change that, I will then be linking it here. So when it says Chief Executive Officer and Co-founder at, this will be linked like this. So that way when they click on it, it'll take them to the page. Okay. I suggest everybody to do that. It's for social validity. It's again to just build that trust. All right. I then like to put a few of my, different specialization, the certifications I've gotten in here. So as like my education, I again have Los Angeles, a very general part of where I'm at. I'm not, it's LA is huge, right? I don't need people to know exactly where I'm at. They just need to know I'm in LA. Okay. Facebook also has the pronunciation, which I absolutely love. Okay, but if you have a common name, I don't really think this is necessary. It also shows when I joined, this is again more sort for social validation. There we go. Social validation. Because people are skeptical, right? And they have every right to be. There's a lot of scammers and things on Facebook. So I like to show that. I have our Instagram linked, our YouTube, our TikTok, and our Linktree. Okay. I don't know why TikTok and Instagram aren't like actually linked. I've been fighting with Facebook over it. But it should show up like YouTube is, and it should allow you to see like followers on here as well. Which this is not accurate. Again, I don't know why I've been fighting with Facebook on it, but you guys can link these as well. All right. Again, it just kind of helps people validify what's going on, and they can easily go to your other social medias. All right. And they have our link tree here as well. So you can edit your bio just by clicking edit bio. You can edit your whole profile, your cover photo, your profile picture, your cover photo, an avatar if you want to, and your intro stuff. Okay. And anything you want featured. All right. All of your about info, just like all of this stuff. All right. I do know, I don't remember how, but I do know, here it is, details about you. Okay, you can edit this. I don't know too many people that actually look through this, but it's always nice to have, right? Now you guys can take this if you want and, you know, recreate it with ChatGPT. You guys are free to also go to here, I'll put this in the chat. Oh, it's over. Oh my goodness. Okay, just kidding. It's not letting me put it in the chat. You guys are free to go to my Facebook and look at it. You guys are also free to have ChatGPT help you create this. This is something I have to edit now that I remembered about it. But this is just a little bit more in the about section of a way for people to get to know you, who you are, what you do, on a little bit of a deeper level. Okay. This is again where you can add in that name pronunciation, anything else. Okay. All right. Any questions on Facebook before we talk about that cover photo real quick? All righty. Let's go ahead and go into that cover photo. So with Facebook, this cover photo, it's set up a certain way in order to make sure that no matter what device someone is looking at it on, whether it is a phone, a laptop, a tablet, it can still be shown without anything getting cut off. Okay, meaning like the contact information and the like all the info on here. All right. I will share this with you guys. I will also put it in the details of the recording when I post that. So as long as I have a few different examples over my different cover photos throughout the time, right? Throughout the years, throughout the time that I've been here. Right now, this is the one that I have for LinkedIn, but I'll show you guys it's on a little bit of a different um, a little bit of a different format. It just was a little smaller, right? LinkedIn banner right here. It's a little smaller. Okay, so it fits on LinkedIn. Okay, all I did was go onto Canva, type in LinkedIn banners, and it's going to give me a bunch of different options. All right, I just chose one random one and then copied my Facebook one over into there to make it fit. Okay. For Facebook, I want you guys to do kind of something similar. So you guys have this cover template. You're gonna have to make a copy. So file, make a copy before you make any edits. Okay. Once you have that copy, you can see there's a blank page on here. You can feel free to delete all of mine. It really doesn't matter. That's your copy to then edit. Once you make a copy, as long as you keep your contact info and all the like wording in these purple lines that you see here, this one and this one, all your contact info will show up everywhere. It won't get cut off. Okay. You can see that the colors and everything on these different examples, like there's some stuff that are past those purple lines. Okay. That's okay. That means that when it's on a computer, it will still show all the way through. It will show this whole thing. Okay. But that contact info is still in that middle, right? And then if it's on a phone, that means part of it might be a little bit cut off right after these purple lines. It might be a little bit cut off, but that contact info is in the middle. Okay. The reason we have it like that is so that contact info is always visible. Okay. Now you want to extend it all the way so that way when it is on a laptop or a bigger screen, it doesn't just have like white at the end, right? It's fully there. Okay. That's why it's set up this way with those different lines. Okay. But what you guys can do is if you go onto Canva, you can literally type in Facebook travel cover photo, right? It's going to give you a bunch of different options. You can choose one of these templates that you like. Just start copying and pasting it over to this one to fit within those purple lines. You guys can completely start your own design however you want to do it. Okay. It's entirely up to you. Just again, make sure your contact info is in those purple lines. Okay. And same thing with LinkedIn. Again, I just typed in LinkedIn banner and then copied the information over onto it, how it would fit in here. Okay. And then I also had one for YouTube, but I did the same thing. I just did YouTube banner, found one that like I liked, right? Or found just picked one and then copied over the same one that I created for Facebook into the YouTube one. Okay. Do you guys have any questions on the cover photos, the banners, anything like that? Or any questions just in general? We do have a few minutes. Of course. And feel free to unmute you guys if you have questions. That way we can, you don't have to type it all out. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording.